Very good morning, everybody. We're in the sky, the sunrise. We're seeing it before anybody else. How cool is that? Peter Gregory is with us. Peter, what's going on? What are you doing here? And who's that fella?
Well, we've just taken off from next to Gratha Stadium. I believe this is Captain Ed this morning.
Yeah. Morning, Captain Ed.
I'm another pilot from the UK, along with Ed. Just coming out here. I'm going to be starting to fly these balloons for the season.
Fantastic.
So looking forward to that. Yeah.
Have you done commercial? Flying like
I've had my commercial license for nearly 4 years now. Fly a lot in the UK around Bristol, Bath area.
Any competition experience?
Yeah, I do a lot of competition flying in around Europe and that.
Yeah.
I did the Junior World Championships this year. I placed 6th in that. That was over in Poland, and then I placed 3rd in the British National Championships. Just a couple of weeks after that.
Kicking in. When did you start flying?
Well, so I'm a 3rd generation pilot. Yeah. So my grandfather was a pilot, my dad's a pilot. So I had my first flight when I was 3 years old. I got my license on my 17th birthday, so I've been flying ever since then.
And how did you get involved with Qatar?
Just contacts, I suppose, speaking to the right people, and being invited out here to fly for the season. Yeah.
So the Balloon Fiesta's coming.
Yep.
Balloon Festival, I keep saying Fiesta. The Balloon Festival, the Qatar Balloon Festival. What are you going to be doing in that?
I'll be flying this balloon with some passengers around over the city and out into the desert. So.
Good. So is this your first fly in Qatar right now?
This is my first flight in Qatar, yes.
Let's have a look. Wow. Incredible to see it like this. There's football stadiums everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah. I've flown over most of them. So this is going to be the festival. The location of the Balloon Festival held on the 9th to the 19th of December over here in the large green area, right next door to the National Stadium of Qatar for football. Incredible. Which is going to be one of the World Cup pitches.
And that's is it Aspire Tower it's called?
It's called the Torch. The hotel is called the Torch. The whole area is called the Aspire Park.
It's going to be a great week, eh?
Oh, it'll be great fun, yeah.
Do you know many people that are coming?
Yeah, I think there's about 4 or 5 other British pilots flying out,
yeah,
and then lots more from all around Europe, so I know a few of them.
So you'll be doing sunrise flights?
Sunrise flights, and then potentially tethering during the day, and then a night glow once it gets dark around 4 or 5 p.m.
So Peter, tell me a bit about competition ballooning. How do you compete? What do you do?
So competition ballooning is all about the precision of flight, so the accuracy. You're using the different wind layers at different heights that have different directions, so you're climbing into different altitudes. That will steer you towards the goal. So there's lots of different tasks that you can be set. Like the most basic one is called a judge declared goal. Yeah. So before you've taken off, you know there's a large fabric cross in a field somewhere, and you're told the location of that, and you have to fly towards that, fly as low as you can, and drop a baggie, like a marker, a sandbag with a long tape on it, to the centre of the cross, so the closest gets the most points. And there's normally many tasks after that to fill out the task sheet per flight.
Morning, Ed.
Morning, how are you?
Tell us who you are.
I'm Ed, and I'm the chief pilot for Asfari Balloons. I've been here now this is our 4th winter of operations, so we're doing a bit of line flying with Peter this morning, who I spoke to earlier, and because it's his first season out here, and he's getting to know the area.
It's a lovely morning.
It's a beautiful morning. It's kind of a typical morning here that we have in Qatar when we fly. So we're at just shy of 2,000 feet now and doing 22 knots. So compared to the flying we do in the UK, we fly in some faster winds here because we have the space to use those available landing spots we have here aren't like landing in small fields in the UK.
When did you start?
I got my private license in 2007. And got my commercial license in 2011. So this is my 10th year flying commercially. So,
right, yeah. Tell me a bit about the company.
So the company Asfari is a kind of an online travel agent for Qatar, and it also does activities now as well. So during COVID, obviously everyone couldn't travel as much, so they started doing like online booking. You could book online, so you could book paramotoring or book yachts and go out on the water here around, because obviously we're quite close to the sea here. So they kind of had to diversify during COVID.
And this festival that's coming up, tell me about that.
Yeah, so it's the second time we're holding it. The first time we held it was in 2019.
Yeah.
So I had to have a year off last year. And this year we've got just shy of 40 balloons coming from all around the world. We've got Brazil, US here, Canada, and quite a few locations in Europe as well.
It's going to be a good week, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to it.
Fingers crossed. I mean, last year, if it had been on when we were going to hold it, the weather was perfect for those 9 days. So hopefully we're going to have that the same again this year as well.
Can you tell me a bit about the setup for the balloon fans watching? What you know about all the technical stuff?
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you that after I put a bit more heat in. Okay, so yeah, we're flying in a balloon today. It's what we call a 180, so it's 180,000 cubic feet. We can take a pilot plus 6 this morning, so we're 5 this morning. We take an extra passenger, and it's quite nice luxury. You know, passengers, you've got 2 compartments for the passengers. I'm on this side with all the fuel, all the controls, and ropes hanging down. But this is the operation we've had so far. We've had a 6-person balloon, but the operation is going to grow this year. We've got a bigger balloon coming that's going to take up to 19 people. So we're going from a 6-person operation in the mornings up to potentially 25 in the mornings now. So it's the sport, the ride side of it's growing here in Qatar.
Good. I'll let you get back to work, boss.
Thank you very much. Have a good morning.